gift ideas for YouTubers, it's all coming up in this video. Plus, make sure you stay all the way to the end because we have the #1 gift that guaranteed every YouTuber wants this holiday season. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. Today we're going to talk about gift ideas for somebody who is a YouTuber or who is an aspiring YouTuber. So as you can tell, I do YouTube videos. I use my little studio here. I do what I like to call YouTube on a budget. I'm not going to be telling you stuff like products that I don't use. I'm going to tell you products that I've used myself to create the videos that you see on this channel and the products that I've kind of built over time so that I could grow with the channel. So if you're looking to help a YouTuber in your life to do better, make better videos, and have more opportunities, then I'm sure you will find some good ideas in here. Something that I don't want you to feel like is that I'm trying to sell you on a product. I will put links in the description down below for any of the products that I talk about, and I will try to put them in order so that if you decide that that's something that you want to look at, you can click the link. It will take you straight to the link for the product that I'm talking about. You will know that it's been product tested. At least this YouTuber says that they work. One of the things that I hear a lot from people these days is that, you know, I wish I could do YouTube, but it's so expensive. I don't have what I need to make good videos. So the first thing that I would recommend for any YouTuber who wants to start being a YouTuber or who just doesn't know where to start would be a camera. So obviously, and there's this weird idea that you have to have a really good camera. Now this video, the one that you're watching right now, is actually being filmed on a GoPro Hero 8. It is now, what are we on, 11? So it's 9, 10, 11. It is a 4-year-old camera that still works just fine for making videos just like this. So you have a couple options for cameras. I'm going to tell you kind of the cheaper option and then the better option. In my opinion, the cheap option that is a really good option is a GoPro. Don't go any lower than a Hero 8. There are reasons for that. I'm not going to go into the reasons for that. Just know that if you're looking to get a better camera for your YouTuber, a Hero 8 is a great camera. If they're ready to do better than a Hero 8, the next thing I would recommend is a new phone. Actually, buy them a new phone that has a pro level camera, because the cameras on a lot of the high-end phones these days are way better than what this GoPro can film. You can film in 8K, they have really good sensors, so they pick up light really well, and that phone will do a lot more than just the camera. You can actually build an entire YouTube channel off of just a cell phone. If they have a good cell phone and they have a GoPro already, then the next camera that you'd want to look at is Canon makes a good one, Sony makes a good one, Nikon makes a good one. The only thing you want to find is one that has compact size, lightweight, and has a flip out lens, something that can flip up so that when you're holding it in selfie mode, you can actually see the framing in the shot. That's the one thing that most YouTubers are going to be looking for. So that gives you 3 choices for camera upgrades. If you know they have a good camera, don't try to find them a better one because they probably like the one they have. Look at some of the other gift ideas that we've got in this video that will help complement that camera that they have. The next 2 things, I don't know which order to do these in because in my opinion they are equally as important. But if I had to pick one, my choice would be to upgrade their audio, their microphone. So I'm shooting this video again with a lapel mic, which I can tap right there, you can hear it going. I actually record my lapel mic to my phone right here, and I just have this lightning adapter that plugs into the lapel mic and it records all the audio on here. This works perfectly fine and it gets really good audio that you can use for your videos without spending a lot of money. So I'm using that phone that I already talked about earlier. So you can use actually the phone and the camera at the same time. If they want a little bit better audio than that, there are other USB microphone options, and a lot of YouTubers do the style where they put like an arm on here and they got the mic up in their face and they move the boom mic around all the time. That's kind of a style that lots of people like. If they do like a studio style of filming, then those are really good microphones that capture very clear and good audio in a controlled environment. So if you know that's the kind of YouTube that they make, that's definitely a good microphone for them. If you're not sure, or if they're not sure, then a lapel mic is a great option. The other option is a good shot. So if you need a budget one, Ulanzi makes a really good one. If you've got a little bit more money to spend, Rode makes an excellent mic. It is compatible with the GoPro, it's compatible with a cell phone, it's compatible with any other camera upgrades that you would have. You might have to get special adapters to use them, but they will work with all of them. And that is good for somebody who does an outside filming style but wants to still catch good, crisp, clean audio. The next thing that I would recommend is a good lighting setup. Now, I use actually a ton of lights. You probably have no idea how many lights that I have, but I'm going to tell you at least 3 different lighting options that I really use right here, right now for this very shot. So number 1 are these lights that you can put on stands. They're LED, they are USB powered, they are excellent lights to use. Now the ones that I use, it came as a 3-pack. They come with stands, they even come with diffuser filters that allow you to change the colors. I use them in the white setting. They are dimmable. Again, they're powered off of USB. They offer a ton of different options. In fact, I have one right here and I have one right here lighting this way to really light me up really well. And if I must say so myself, I really like how they reflect my eyes and then bring the blue out so that it looks much better in there. Again, that's just me being vain. The other lights that I use, and I've reviewed them in other videos, but these ones, a lot of people don't think about them, but they work amazingly well. So these are LED garage lights. They are a 150 watt 2-pack. They thread right into your standard light socket, and then they have these wings on them that you can adjust and twist and move. I don't think my camera gets it in view, but I have one up here and I have the wings tilted up to kind of light all around to get behind me really well. And I have another one up over here, just plugged right into the light sockets that are in the ceiling. It helps to get a ton of light into your studio area and really brighten it up in a way that makes it clear even for the worst cameras, or in this case, the GoPro Hero 8, to really pop the resolution up to a point where you can do stuff with the video. So lighting's important. This is a really great way to get some good lighting for the YouTuber in your life. And if that's, a little bit overkill, there's also the popular ring light. This works really well when they're using a cell phone or a GoPro because it just clips right in the middle of that ring light. Again, it's USB powered, and it's good for guys who do shots like that are sitting at their desk or whatever. They can just have it set up with this ring light hanging there. It will make sure to brighten up their face for shots. So a good camera, good audio, and good lighting is really all you need to make some really good YouTube videos. And if they're lacking in any one of those 3 areas, you can certainly help them out by doing that. After you have those 3 essentials done, really everything else is just extra, and it's possible that your YouTuber friend or family member already has what they're looking for, but there are a few products that can help make their life better. So number 1 would be a green screen. They may want to try using green screens, especially if they have good lighting already. Now, I have personally done green screens as well on this channel. I've done some really great videos, if I do say so myself, on how to set up a green screen in a small studio environment using the lighting that I just talked about. So if they want to start looking at green screens, I walk them through everything they need to do to start that green screen journey and have really good results. You can't go wrong with a tripod, and I'll put some options in the description down below for tripods that I personally use. I have 2 different kinds. I have one big sturdy one, which I'm using in this studio, and then I have my roaming tripod. So it packs up really small, but it still expands big enough and it's heavy enough to hold my camera up without falling over. It's ultra portable. It works really, really well. The other one that is kind of unexpected is my 10-foot selfie stick. So that would be this guy right here. This is listed as ultra long selfie sticks, 106-inch lightweight carbon fiber. It extends to about 10 feet. It compacts quite small. It can fit in your carry-on luggage. You can use it in variable intervals between compact and fully extended. It works with GoPro. It'll work with your Insta360. There are adapters you can screw on to use it with a cell phone, and because it has the 1/4 turn thumb screw, you could put your regular proper like Sony or Canon camera on there, although it would probably be a little bit on the heavy side and it's hard to balance when it's 10 feet in the air. I personally use it with my GoPro 360 camera because it allows me to get an aerial view without needing a drone. If you were looking at going for drone type shots, a 360 camera and a 10-foot selfie stick gets you some amazing shots without having all the hassle of flying a drone. Speaking of drone, that brings me to the next thing that a YouTuber probably wants. Now, I do outside footage, I do outside roaming shots, I do car vlogging as well as technology vlogging. So I need probably a few more tools than most people have. So I personally use a DJI drone, and I would strongly recommend you, if you're buying a drone for a YouTuber, you want to stick with a name brand drone. So I will put links in the description. There's a lot of lower end products that have high end cameras. Those are the ones you're looking for. What you do not want is a cheap budget Amazon drone. Okay, so I'm not even going to link you to any of those, because any of the ones that are knockoff drones, they'll have a very low quality camera and you won't be able to use the footage for anything. Chances are, if your YouTuber is using a drone, they want it to capture the footage around them and they plan to use that footage in their video. The footage that you get from a generic Amazon or eBay or Costco brand drone is going to have crappy footage. You want to stick with the name brand drones. So there are some low priced name brand drones that have really good cameras still that will have footage that you like. So again, I'll put links in the description for some drone options that you could get for your YouTuber. If your YouTuber does their own editing, you might want to look at some studio-based stuff, like editing studio-based stuff, something like this chair, which I've done a review on. It's a cheap chair. It's not the most comfortable chair in the world. It does hold me in place. It's a lot better than the chair that I used to use, and it works really well. I will put some links in the description for chairs that I would recommend. Some are gamer style chairs, some are office chairs. The office chairs are going to be infinitely more comfortable. So if they're not like in a shot like this where they're going to be sitting in the chair and where people are going to be judging them based on if they've got like a fancy gamer looking chair or not, then the office chair is definitely the way to go. Some other things that you might look at are like backpacks to hold all their gear, especially if they go out and are doing videoing out on scene. Something that will hold the drone, hold the mics, hold the batteries, hold the camera, the tripod, all that. So I'll put some links to some good camera bags that double as backpacks that I would recommend. And if you've stayed here this long, you have stayed long enough to see my number one pick that every YouTuber wants. I promise you, if you're not sure what a YouTuber wants to get this holiday season, this is it. Now, I've personally looked at buying this myself, for myself. I looked at buying it last holiday season. I've looked at buying it this holiday season. I still want it and I still don't have it. As you can see, it's not here right now. So hopefully somebody in my family watches this video and knows that this might be a good idea to get me for Christmas. This is the LA Metric LM37X8 Time Wi-Fi clock for smart home black. Now, it is expensive. It's like $300. What is that, Canadian? Canadian. So in US dollars, it's probably like 200 bucks, but that's a lot of money for just a clock. But this does so much more than just a clock. What it does is it adds stopwatch functions. It has a graphic equalizer, it has a little speaker, has an alarm clock, it has an app. And with that app, you can actually tie this directly to your YouTube channel. It gives you real-time feedback of your social media accounts for followers, subscribers, comments, whatever. You can see your, I don't know, there's even DIY apps. So this gives you a real-time ticker of what your subscriber count is. Now, it's something cool to have. I would love to have it sitting here somewhere where I can know exactly what my subscriber count is just by glancing at it, because I love to see that number change. So me personally, that's what I'm hoping for this Christmas, but that's because I already have a lot of these other products that I've just been telling you about. So you'd have to look at your YouTuber in your life and say, you know, here's some things that we could get that are kind of on the budget side, or here's some things we can get that are kind of on the more expensive side. But there are tons of good gifts here. Now, these are real gift ideas from a real YouTuber. I'm not just trying to sell you a bunch of crap and make you buy stuff through my Amazon store. What I want you to do is to look at this, get some ideas, and really improve the life of the YouTuber in your life. and I know that they will like these gifts that I've told you about. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.